What's up, worlds? The 7 Worlds Gaming here today, and today I'm going to be showing you some of the cool stuff that's going to be coming to the new update 0.7.0. Besides this pretty freaking cool interface, there's actually a lot of cool little details that are coming to the game, so stay tuned because we are about to go ahead and break it down. And first things first, let's go ahead and actually talk about one of the new guns that is going to be coming to the game. If you are a DMR lover, then this is right up your alley, and the gun that I'm actually talking about is this gun right here, the SLR DMR rifle. Now this is pretty much in the same category as the Mini 14, also as the VSS and a bunch of other rifles, but this rifle right here, if you are looking to use it, the ammo that you're gonna go ahead and need is gonna go ahead and be 7.62, so the same ammo that you would go ahead and use for the AKM, the Kar 98, and also a bunch of other guns like the DP. So keep that in mind if you are gonna go ahead and start using this new DMR. Now let's say you do want to go ahead and use it. Now you want to know what kind of attachments you can add to it, because sometimes you are limited to what attachments you can go ahead and put in a gun. Well, don't worry, I got you covered. Let me just go ahead and show you the attachments that you can put on this gun. Now with the SLR, you'll be able to put any kind of sight on this gun up to a ×8 scope, so please keep that in mind. Now the next attachment that you can actually go ahead and add to this gun is gonna go ahead and be muzzles. And what I mean by that is anything from a compensator, anything from a silencer, anything from a flash hider, you will actually be able to go ahead and put that in this gun as well. And moving on from the muzzles, let's go ahead and actually talk about the mags that you can go ahead and put in this gun. You will be able to put a quick draw mag, an extended mag, or just a combined one, the quick draw and extended mag. So that's what it's gonna go ahead and look like when it has that on. And last but not least, you're also gonna be able to go ahead and put a cheek pad there if you want to go ahead and do that. And this right here is pretty much what a maxed out SLR will go ahead and look like for you. A silencer, an extended mag, and a quick draw, a ×8 scope, and also a cheek pad. So what will be better than, let's just go ahead and see what this gun would sound like in the battlefield. And this is what it looks like right here when your character is actually holding it. Pretty much what I was just showing you. And also I want to go ahead and let you know, keep in mind with this gun, with the SLR, you will be able to go ahead and put either the sniper rifle, standing mag, and quick draw, or just a regular AR standing mag quick draw. So you can definitely have some options there with that gun. Now let's go ahead and fire it up without the silencer first, and then we'll add the silencer and see what it sounds like. That's what the gun sounds like without the silencer. Now let's just go ahead and add the silencer and see what it sounds like now. There you go, with the silencer, the SLR. Now let's go ahead and continue on with some of the new stuff in PUBG Mobile 0.7.0. And one of the cooler things in this update, and something that has been requested for quite a while now, is that you can finally go ahead and actually heal in the car, as you're able to see right here. Now you're only going to be able to use bandages and also energy drinks, so please keep that in mind. You're not going to be able to use any med kits or any like the ones that heal you up all the way, which I currently can't remember the name for some reason. And if you are healing up with the painkiller or the bandages, and there is like it is very bumpy, it's just gonna go ahead and automatically just stop the heal. As well as if you are going over 100 kilometers per hour, you're just not gonna be able to heal because you are going too fast. So just know those stuff, that way you don't run into any issues. Another thing that I noticed while we were driving this car is just how responsive and how sharp the cars are able to turn now. Not only this one, but just about any other car in the game, from what I've been able to tell from personal experience from playing the beta. And what I think is going to go ahead and be in the new update is the cars handle a lot better, and you're able to turn a lot sharper too. So that's really cool, because you'll be able to do stuff like this, just whip out and destroy whoever's going to be there, even if it's a bot. And before we go into the interface of the game, you're going to notice something special right here at the starter island. And it's pretty much this big section right here. Before, there was absolutely nothing here. You could just see the mountains, but now look at this. It's just a bunch of stuff that you can kind of parkour on. So let me just go ahead and show you something that you might be able to do from this new parkour island. Besides, obviously, you want to have to, first things first, you're going to want to have to climb up over here just so you can overlook the whole island, which you pretty much can now. And if you want to, you can actually go ahead and jump all the way to that blue one right there. And if you're not making it over there, do not worry, because you might be able to just make it right here as well. So just give it a try out some stuff. I'm currently just gonna go ahead and back out because I want to show you the interface. So let's do this. And the new interface is a little bit different, so let me go ahead and explain it to you. Now, to find a match, all you have to go ahead and do is just tap on the top left hand side where it says Classic TPP, which is probably what it's gonna go ahead and show you for the first time. And it gives you two options right there at the top: third person or first person. So make sure you go ahead and select that. And if you want to go ahead and also select just which server you want to be on, you can also tap on that option right there in the future once the actual update comes out. I'm currently showing you this stuff out of the beta. Now let's go ahead and say you want to do third person. You'll be able to go ahead and select between classic and arcade, so keep in mind. And in arcade, you will also notice that there is going to go ahead and be a new game mode coming here soon, and that is war mode. And keep an eye out for war mode, because war mode is going to be coming to the game, and we're also going to be making a video on this channel just about war mode and explaining to you how everything's gonna go ahead and go down. So if you want to watch that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications. Now, nonetheless, arcade is still the same there. If you want to do teams, if you want to do duos, or if you want to go ahead and do singles, that's how you will select it. Now let's go into first person. This is what you're gonna be able to see here from first person classic. There's not an arcade option at the moment, but there might be in the future, so please keep that in mind. You can either select both of the maps or just go ahead and select one, whichever you prefer. And once again, just select teams, either single, duo, or squad. And right here, if you just want to go ahead and do a solo versus squads or solos versus duos, keep that in mind that you will have to click that little option right there. Now, some of the other buttons that have been moved are these buttons on the left hand side: room, training, and tutorial. So if you want to go ahead and create a room or just join a custom match, you can just go ahead and tap on that. There's currently nothing, because keep in mind this is the beta, so just go ahead and back out of that. I'm gonna go back in. If you want to go to training, just tap on training, or if you want the tutorial, just tap on tutorial and it will take you to those respective places. The friend requests and the friend invites have also been changed, and if you want to go ahead and see that, just tap on those little icons right there on the left hand side. And if you want to just go ahead and create a quick team, all you have to go ahead and do is just go ahead and press on invite, also select invite once again, and choose the mode that you want to go ahead and invite people. Or you can just go ahead and do local team, create a code, and then people will be able to go ahead and join you. Now, to something that you might want to definitely be aware of, and that is the option for seasons. That has also been moved. Before, it used to be just a little icon that you tap actually on the screen. It wasn't even a menu, but now you actually have a little button for it, and that is the seasons button, as you can see on the bottom left hand side. So just go ahead and tap on that, and then you're going to be able to see just what's going on throughout the whole season, where you're currently ranking, where you're currently placing in regards to everything. So if you want to go ahead and see that, make sure you go back, tap on seasons right there, and it will pull up this information right here. And also make sure you do go ahead and collect your prices. And at the top, you can also go ahead and select between classic third person or classic first person. That way you can go ahead and decide which one you want to keep track of, or if not, you can just go ahead and do both as well. Another layout that has been moved is gonna go ahead and be shop. At the moment, I cannot show you the shop, but it is that icon right there. And also the gift center is gonna go ahead and be right there as well. So if you want to see that information, that will now be on the right side. And in regards to settings, that has also been moved down, which I really like the new sleek look. I think it leaves more space out for the character, and maybe more space for when your teammates start joining you. So I think it's a really cool thing to be able to see. And just to recap, a lot of stuff has been moved, so make sure you just go ahead and look at the bottom of your screen now, because it seems everything has been moved there for just a slicker look. If you enjoyed that, let me know in the comments below, worlds. So far, I'm actually loving the new sleek look, as I just said, and I'm loving that you can actually go in here and just select a little bit more reasonable, and you know exactly what you're doing here as well. So I'm really enjoying that. Hopefully you guys are gonna go ahead and enjoy this update as much as I am right now, especially the war mode. So keep an eye out for that video, and also keep an eye out for another video where we're gonna go ahead and talk about some of the new attachments that are in the game. I don't want to go ahead and talk about them on this video that much, because I really want to go in depth with them, and I want to let you know how they can help you and what would actually happen if you put them in a gun. So stay tuned for that, because there's gonna be an attachment videos as well. With that said, it's gonna go ahead and be your boy the 7